If you want to get a faster workflow when mixing, this is for you. Stay tuned. Hey, my name is Paul Hauss of paulhauss.com, and today I'm taking you through the steps how I created a mixing template for myself and for you as well. You can download this mixing template right now for free on my website paulhauss.com. And if you're not a Logic user, then please follow my steps as I show you now. And you can apply those concepts to your own DAW of your choice, okay? So no problem if you're not a Logic user. And if you are, please check out my website and download this template for free. It might be helpful for you, okay? So stay tuned as I create the mixing template for you. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it, and drop a comment, okay? Enjoy the video. Okay guys, so let's create a mixing template together that will speed up your workflow. And you can download it for free on my website paulhauss.com if you're a Logic user. And if you're not, you can follow my steps and the concepts remain the same for every DAW. Okay, so don't be disappointed if it's not your DAW of choice. So first of all, let's hit X on the keyboard and let's switch over to the mixing window. And as you can see, there is only a stereo out and a master output. And let's not touch the stereo out. I will leave the stereo out at 0 the whole time. Now let's create some auxes. We need a couple of them. Let's start with the low end. I use a bass aux. Now everything that's bass routes through this aux channel. Let's call it bass. And we've got another one, the kick, of course. Then we have snares as an extra aux channel. Snares. Claps. I will process my claps differently. And let's continue with toms. And here I would put toms, congos, bongos, and whatnot. Those drums that live in the low, mid frequencies area. And those that live in the higher spectrum, I would call them percussion elements, such as shakers, hi-hat, and whatnot. So let's create percussions. Perk. And we got music. I would route everything that is strings, pianos, synth, and whatnot through this music channel. And of course we have effects. So every sweep, swipe, rise goes through this channel here. And lastly, of course, vocals. So everything that we have here goes through one channel, which is not the stereo out. As I told you, I will leave the stereo out at 0 the whole time, okay? Why that, you ask? Okay, I'm using just analyzing plugins on this stereo out, and I will use automation and processing on my mix bus, which comes next. So let's create the last aux channel, and let's call it mix bus. Everything from bass, kicks, snares, claps, and so on goes through this mix bus and then to the stereo out, okay? So you have more control over the whole song. So I love colors, that's why I color code the channels. It just looks so much better and will give you a quick view over everything you've got there. So let's hit Alt-C and you will get those colors here. Let's start from the bottom to the top, because we're here. Let's start with red for bass, kick, snare, claps, toms, percussion, music, and effects, vocals, and the mix bus. Okay, so we've got everything here. Now we need to do some more routing, okay? So let's use bus 1 as the bass bus. So everything that's bass you can route on bus 1, which is the bass. Okay, then kick, bus 2, okay. Snare, bus 3. Claps, 4. Toms, bus 5. Percussion, bus 6. Music, 7. Effects, 8. Vocals, 9. Mix bus, 10. Okay, so you can route everything now from bass to vocals to, guess what, bus 10, which is the mix bus, as you can see here. Okay. Now we have bus 10 here as the output, and this is the input, bus 10, stereo output. That means that the mix bus will route the audio to the stereo out. Let's put those channels at 0. Bam. And what I would do is to create an extra track for the mix bus in the arrangement window, because there you can use your automation, volume automation, for example, to draw in some automation. So this comes in very handy if you've got your mix bus in the arrangement window. Also, what I would do is to set up some effect plugins that will give you a fast starting point for your production that you can dial in real quickly instead of going through all of your plugins and look for the right one. Just use some effects that you're pretty likely to use. For example, I use a quarter note delay and an eighth delay and most of my tracks. Then we have a roomish reverb, a short reverb. Then we have a plate reverb I would use for vocals, for example. So let's put up those effects that you're likely to use in your productions as well. So you are all set when you load in the template, and you don't have to care about all those technical stuff, but go into the creative process. So let's create those effect auxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter note delay. Eighth note delay. Here I have a plate and a room. You also might want to set up a throw delay that will give you some effects on certain points of the vocals, for example, but let's just stay with the basics here. And we have to route those delays and reverbs as well. So let's use 11 for quarter note delay, 12 eighth delay, plate, 13 and 14 the room. And of course we have to route them as well to the mix bus. Okay, so we can make sure everything goes to the mix bus as well here. So let's put those at 0 once again. So now, for example, if you were to process vocals, then you would go under Sans, bus 11, quarter note delay, 8 delay, plate, room, and boom, you will have it there. So guys, if you want me to work further on this template, put in some effects and so on, please let me know in the comment section and I will do this for you. In the meantime, you can download this template as it is on my website, paulhauss.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment, guys. Show me some love and I will see you next time. Bye bye.